This has never happened to me before, but what can I do? It happened.
First taste of chicatana, a large flying ant considered a delicacy here in Oaxaca.
Because I'm not really sure if they're made in Mexico or made in China.
Nagproblema na kung saan yung pagkaon.
Finally eating mole. Oh my gosh. Like ridiculously hot. My Airbnb is unreal. That's my room. I have other rooms. I am now in Puebla. Look at my room. It's so nice. But I made this stupid mistake. I booked the wrong dates. This has never happened to me before, but what can I do? It happened. So I booked for 2 nights. Supposedly yesterday and today, and I'm supposed to check out tomorrow, but I thought I have another night here. I only checked in today, like it's around 9 a.m. I thought I booked it on purpose for the previous day because I will arrived in the morning and then I will have like 2 nights, but it turned out that I will have to check out tomorrow and I'm supposed to have another night here in Puebla, so now I will have to find another hotel for tomorrow. But look at how beautiful my room is. The Airbnbs here in Mexico are just next level. And look outside. It's like, I don't even know how to describe this. Like, it's crazy. Let me check the bathroom. See, it's so nice. But now I have to find myself another hotel for tomorrow. It's so sad. I like it here. Finally eating mole. Oh my gosh. I am now in Cholula, Puebla, and I'm going to this church. I'm not actually allowed to take photos inside, but I was able to take a very short video of how it looks like. I didn't know, okay, I didn't see the post that you're not allowed to take videos or photos. Prettiest little town.
Puebla was one of my absolute favorites in all of Mexico. Ironically, it was also my shortest stop. But somehow, that was all it needed. It was the first place that made me feel, yep, I'm really in Mexico now. This church is called Santuario Nuestra Señora de los Remedios. The colonial streets, the colorful tiles, the sound of church bells ringing in the distance, Puebla had this grounded, lived-in beauty that hit me right away. It was also where I had my first taste of mole, the iconic dish this city is known for. And unfortunately, I didn't love it. I mean, it was okay. Interesting, complex, but not something I'd crave again.
Cholula, mi amor.
This is the Museo Internacional del Barroco.
So behind this museum, there's this huge eco park. I ended up walking around. I don't know if I've mentioned this previously. The temperature actually drops at night here in Mexico. So mas okay siya if you come here late afternoon. It's really nice. This is a really, really nice place. If I came here during the day, just color it. Pero yung inita. There's no shade here.
This is the antiques market, I think. Puebla wasn't a checklist city. It was a feel-it city. I didn't do all the touristy things. No guided tours, no plans, no expectations. Even the ordinary moments felt special. I just wondered.
This is Biblioteca Sabina. Marunong church ng library. It had a resemblance to the library that I've been to in Prague. But the one in Prague was more grand. So pretty. Love me some churros.
The city didn't try to impress me. It just was. And that was more than enough. Puebla left a lasting impression. It didn't just welcome me, it stayed with me.
Artisanal market again, not even buying anything because I'm not really sure if they're made in Mexico or made in China, and I don't want to buy things now. I will only use a few times because I don't like accumulating things that I will not be able to use. They all usually just sell the same things, honestly. Every street looks so pretty.
I'm eating pozole romo.
So now I'm at another hotel here in Puebla because I needed to check out from my Airbnb, and my hotel is freaking fancy. It has another room for the toilet and bath, and it is high ceilinged, which I love, and it looks out to the courtyard. It looks like this. Like, Mexico loves their courtyards. Okay, I'm gonna rest for a bit and then, I don't know, freshen up and go out for dinner later because I'm tired. Now at the restaurant, I'm the only one here though. I ordered like a shrimp and a creamy cheese sauce. I have just arrived in Oaxaca and I'm now in my Airbnb. Actually, out of all the Airbnbs that I had here in Mexico, this one is the simplest. I can't really find like super fancy Airbnbs here in Oaxaca. I don't know why, because Oaxaca is supposed to be super popular. It's the food and culture capital of Mexico, but it's okay. I'm not really looking for fancy. I mean, it's a pretty good option. It has an AC, which is in the kitchen, not in the bedroom. That's a little annoying, but that's okay. I'm excited to go out because I'm a little hungry. I came from Puebla, which is like 4-hour bus ride away from Oaxaca, and I'm excited to explore. Like, I heard there are a lot of like random festivities here in Oaxaca, and I'm so excited. Actually, on my way here in the taxi, there was a parade, like a festivity or something, so I'm excited.
The most delicious chocolate drink ever. So good. This is Mercado Vente de Noviembre. It's like the smoke alley. They barbecue the meat and then you just put it in a taco. I don't know. Nagproblema na kung saan pagkaon.
I came home after the Mercado Vente de Noviembre because honestly I was so tired. Like, the market was so crowded, like it was so overwhelmingly crowded. I didn't even eat at the smoke alley itself, the Pasillo de Humo, because there are so many people and it was so smoky. It was called Smoke Alley for a reason. I ate at the same market, but the one that I ordered was layuda. It was like a big tortilla tostada. I don't know. But the meat that they put there was the same meat that they grill in the smoke alley. So there's beef, pork, and sausages. It was nothing special, to be honest.
The next day, I started at Mercado de la Merced, a cozy local market full of morning chatter and the smell of fresh food. I had my first taste of tamal there. Not exactly mind-blowing, but warm, soft, and surprisingly comforting. From there, I wandered into Barrio de Halatlaco, one of the oldest neighborhoods in Oaxaca. It used to be a leather working district, and now it feels like a living, breathing art exhibit. The streets were lined with murals, cobblestones, papel picado overhead. Every corner was bursting with color. It wasn't just photogenic, it had a soul. I didn't have a plan, I just followed the colors, the light, and my curiosity. And somehow that was enough.
I'm at this neighborhood called Barrio de Halatlaco. It's the famous street art neighborhood of Oaxaca. Like, it's famous for its wall murals because the buildings here are like filled with all kinds of murals, and it's so colorful and fun and cute, and it's been really fun walking around this neighborhood. It's just that it is so hot, like ridiculously hot. Fun this is. I'm just resting. It's now 11 a.m. and honestly, wala na ko yung ibang mga panahon hapon hindi ko kaon. Sige ako kaon din. So far, I haven't really been impressed yet. Well, I just arrived yesterday here in Oaxaca. It's a food capital of Mexico, so I have really high expectations. I'm thinking whether to book a cooking class or a street food tour tomorrow. It's just that with a street food tour, I'm not sure if it's worth it because it's so expensive, and if I will eat those things on my own, I don't think it will cost that much. With the cooking class, you'll cook mole, and I'm not a big fan of mole, so I'm not really sure if it's worth it to book those activities. But at the same time, I want things explained to me. So,
in the afternoon, I wandered into the heart of Oaxaca, past the breathtaking Santo Domingo Church, its stone glowing in the sun, standing tall and timeless. The streets around it were just as stunning. Colorful walls, cobblestone paths, locals selling crafts, and that slow golden pace Oaxaca is known for. It was the kind of place you don't rush through. Then I had a quick break at Buleng. Ah, so delish. It's absolutely one of my favorite cafes in all of Mexico. And then I ended up at Mercado Benito Juarez, where I scored handcrafted leather sandals. I still wear them to this day. And then I tried tejate, a traditional Oaxacan drink made of maize, cacao, and flor de cacao.
I'm going on a free walking tour.
Now they are made out of plastic because they hold better the weather. They decommission it, they begin to put water pipes.
Sí,
Verde.
verde.
I think this is a residential house. Maluyo ako sa kainit eh. Init kaayo. I am at the neighborhood of Xochimilco. So this is the Torta. Like right in front of the church. It's just adorable. So adorable.
Se me cuenta que hasta le rogué.
So pretty. This is a consomme. It's the tortilla. It has these. I don't know if it will be good, but lechon con chicharron. I can't help not to eat breakfast. The chocolate here is so good.
The next morning, I wandered through the quaint corners of Oaxaca. Random galleries, quiet libraries, tiny artisan shops, tucked into colonial buildings. They're open, beautiful, and free to explore. It felt like the city was inviting me to slow down and just look. I did all this while waiting for my afternoon cooking class.
I'm outside of a church and just waiting for my cooking class at 1:30.
Our cooking class kicked off with an open mezcal bar, unlimited drinks for everyone. But I'm just not a hard liquor kind of girl, so I passed on that. I also had my first taste of chicatana, a large flying ant considered a delicacy here in Oaxaca. Roasted, earthy, not bad. Not something I'd crave either, but I'm glad I tried it. Then came the hands-on part. We made tortillas for our quesadillas and memelas, mixed up a variety of fresh salsas, smoky, spicy, tangy, and yes, we made moles. Still not a fan, but I gave it another shot.
I just came back from my cooking class. It's like 6 hours, no, 5 hours, 1:30 to 6:30. Oh, that's like 5 hours. But anyway, so the cooking class was so much fun, as always. One thing I realized is I really love interacting with people. It just makes my day whenever I'm with other travelers or I'm with like a local explaining things to me. Like it makes things fun rather than being on my own all the time, which is also okay, but I just prefer to be interacting with other people, especially locals. They were really, really nice. The hosts. The cooking class was actually okay. It was fun and it was nice learning about the ingredients and all that. But to be honest, some of the food that were served were actually delicious. Some are okay. I wouldn't say that it doesn't taste good or it's not worth it. It's more like so-so. Don't get me wrong. This class was actually really in a really nice setting, very organized, but the food that we had was not, I was not blown away by it compared to the other cooking classes that I had in other countries. I think it's still super worth it. I think I would regret more if I didn't take the class, because I always take cooking classes whenever I go to food destination countries like Italy, Thailand. I've had cooking classes there. Spain, even Bali, I had a cooking class in Bali. So I always take cooking classes because I like learning about the food of the country that I'm visiting. A little segue. I'm eating a chocolate croissant with almonds. I went to this panaderia, the bakery. It's called Buleng. I'm super, super obsessed with their pastries. They're so good. Like, seriously, the best.
People warned me, Don't go to Central de Abastos alone. It's chaotic and it's not the safest part of town. You'll get mugged, they say. But I went anyway for Doña Valle. And oh my gosh, her memelas were worth every bit of the risk. Hands down, the best I've ever had. The first time a Netflix food show didn't disappoint me.
I decided to stop by at this museum, Museo de las Culturas in Oaxaca. I don't know, I just decided to stop by because I don't think I should miss it. I should have gone home after I went to the market. So I went to Doña Velas, Mamelas, to eat mamelas, and I'd say it's worth it. The locals warned me not to go there because it's in a very sketchy area of Oaxaca, like the market itself is very sketchy. There are a lot of pickpockets, and they said that I'll probably get mugged if I go there, but I still went, and it was worth it. The memelas were so good. And now I'm here at this museum, just exploring.
How beautiful is this? This is such a beautiful church. Like, seriously.
This museum is filled with beautiful courtyards. I'm really glad that I didn't skip it because I almost skipped it. This museum is right beside the Templo Santo Domingo. It's an old convent, I believe. The convent of the church. Santo Domingo is also the most beautiful church here in Oaxaca.
I spent my last afternoon in Oaxaca wandering through the Museo de las Culturas. The courtyards were peaceful, quiet, open, glowing in the late afternoon light. Outside, the Santo Domingo church stood tall as ever, like it had nothing to prove. That night, I had dinner at a rooftop bar called Humar. Total hidden gem. The vibe is effortlessly cool, and the agua chile that I ordered, it was bright, fresh, spicy. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was one of those slow, perfect nights you don't even try to plan. The next day, I was back in Mexico City. Got a taco, sat at a cafe, just watching the city move around me, trying to hold on to every last bit of it. It was my final day in Mexico. Nothing grand, nothing dramatic, just quiet moments and a heart that felt incredibly full.